friends. I really love wearing caftans. They are so versatile and you can wear them so many different ways depending on how you style them. I'm really lucky because here in Southern California where I live, I can virtually wear them year-round. They're particularly magical in the summer months though. In this video, I'll educate you a little bit about this ancient garment and I'll show you how I wear my collection. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do and tap the bell for notifications. Since I love them so much, I did a little bit of research for this video. I was interested in the history of caftans and I also wanted to know what qualifies as one. Here's what I learned. They can be spelled with a C or a K, but regardless, they mean the same thing. Webster Dictionary defines caftan as a usually cotton or silk ankle-length garment with long sleeves that is common throughout the Middle East. Cambridge Dictionary says, a long, loose piece of clothing with wide sleeves of the type worn in Western Asia. Okay, not sure how much that clarifies it for me. I found a blog post from a company called Ocean and Main that sells caftans, and they had quite a bit of history about caftans on their website. So let me tell you about that. The K version can be traced back thousands of years to Turkish Mesopotamia and translates to covering garment. The popularity of this garment spread throughout the Ottoman Empire, where it soon became a symbol of status and wealth. Made in luxurious fabrics with ornate embellishments, the caftan became a way to communicate the station of the wearer. At the beginning of the 20th century, Queen Victoria's granddaughter married Tsar Nicholas II, becoming Tsarina Alexandra, and was photographed in a traditional caftan. The opulence of the garment sparked a taste for the exotic dress, which became all the rage in Victorian England. There was a second and slightly more recent revival of the caftan in the mid-1950s, when Balenciaga's oversized trapeze and sack dresses gained popularity. And then the 1960s happened, when Yves Saint Laurent and his influential obsession with Marrakesh met Diana Vreeland's love of travel and exotic dress, which featured prominently in the pages of Vogue. The caftan had officially arrived. Then fashion and music became inextricably linked when the free-flowing rock and roll movement adopted the must-have caftan, and everyone from Bianca Jagger to Angelica Houston embraced the effortlessly chic look for day and night. After doing this research, I see that there's a lot of room for interpretation of what specifically qualifies as a caftan. But I do think it's really cool that it seems like they're worn in a bunch of cultures and have been worn for many, many centuries. I love dressing exotically, so I think this is pretty great. For me, there are lots of reasons that this covering garment has hung around and remained popular for so long. Caftans are super comfortable to wear, yet they're stylish. They keep you cool, both temperature-wise and looking kind of hip. They're super versatile and they definitely add that exotic flair. They come in a variety of styles and usually lots of different fabric choices and colors, so I truly believe that there is a caftan out there for everyone. Here are the caftans I currently have in my collection and how I wear them. I've had this one the longest. I bought it at an antique mall. It's vintage from the 70s and has a real hippie vibe that I love, with a color combo I think is pretty cool. Check out the fun fabric and bitchin' sleeves. It's great to wear casually and can easily top a bathing suit at the beach or a pool. I wear it when I run errands too. I can also wear it out by adding a pair of cool clogs and throwing a denim jacket over it. Also from the 1970s is this vintage Alice of California deep green and purple zip caftan. I got it from Current Vintage on Nantucket. The colors are so vibrant and gorgeous together. The cut is also flattering because it isn't too baggy. I sometimes throw a turban on with this one for the full effect. I like packing it and taking it on vacation with me because I can dress it up or down.
I've worn it to the pool and to a fancy dinner just by styling it differently with shoes, jewelry, and accessories. I always get compliments on it when I wear it. My son gifted me this matching caftan and pants set from my favorite local San Diego designer, Jennifer Grace. I also like the cut of this one, and it has a fun back detail. I wear the set together, but can break it up and wear the tunic alone as a shorter dress / cover up or over a pair of jeans. So many styling options with this one, and I've worn it all over, including as a comfy option for cancer treatment I recently underwent. From my own heritage is this gold embellished black caftan from Serbian small brand Koshtana. The gold embroidery is so lovely and really pops against the black raw cotton. This feels so good on. It drapes nicely so it looks shapely. I honestly think this could go anywhere depending on how it's styled. It also came with this matching apron, which changes the whole look when worn with the caftan. How fun is this? I like that I can wear it in the colder months with a turtleneck and boots. This gives a nod to the Turkish version from centuries ago. This is the hand-woven knit flow caftan from small brand Isobel Cleo. The color is gorgeous and it also drapes and flows so nicely. The knit is not heavy and can be worn year-round as a bathing suit cover-up or to a fancy dinner depending on styling. I like wearing it over pants or skirts and changing the shoes for a different look. It goes nicely with my vintage squash blossom necklace too, and just happens to be the exact color of it. Something I didn't plan, but is a lovely coincidence. Finally, again from Jennifer Grace, is this sequined glittery caftan, also gifted to me by my son. This one is so fun and drapes beautifully. I love wearing this to fancy occasions. It is remarkably comfortable and makes for a fun statement piece. I've worn it on New Year's Eve and to an evening wedding. This is an example of a caftan that can be worn on the red carpet. I hope you're starting to see that caftans are extremely versatile and can be worn a ton of different ways, depending on the fabric, cut, and styling. My son Dane also enjoys wearing caftans, and he turned me on to a company called Marrakeshi Life, which is based in Marrakesh. I follow them on Instagram, and getting one of their beautiful creations is on my wish list. They work exclusively with fabrics hand-woven by in-house artisans and take inspiration from the traditional Moroccan aesthetic and combine it with contemporary urban style. Because of the exquisite craftsmanship of these gorgeous pieces, they are a bit pricey. So I have this on my wish list for the next big occasion that I can splurge on so that I can justify it. I'll keep you posted. Do you also like wearing caftans? How do you style yours? Also, which of my caftans was your favorite? I would love to know all of this in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.